everybody, welcome to On the Paint Table. It's my weekly show where I show you guys what I got done this week and a sneak peek into upcoming projects. So I'm back in the saddle. I got a bunch of stuff painted for Pulp City, and in the process also painted some Wild in the Streets, This Is Not a Test, and Random Reaper miniatures and terrain. And I got a bunch of things in the paint table, more cowboys, some Infinity stuff. I'm gonna do a little mini project with Owen for a new Dire Foes pack that just came out, as well as some more Pulp City stuff for the future. So let's take a look at what I got done and some stuff coming up. So first things first, here are some new Supremes for the Red Republic. Left to right, we've got, I believe his name is Turncoat, and then we've got Prisoner 176, the giant monkey with spider limbs and his hands all handcuffed together. And the Red Robot, we've got Mechved, the giant robo-bear with bare arms. He has the right to bear arms. Dad jokes. We've got Sneezchenka, who is the sort of wizardy lady in a camo, I don't know, poofy coat with fur trim. And riding on a bunch of ice. And she's got two forms. She can be the Ice Witch or the Snow Witch, which is pretty cool. She switches between them during the game. And then finally over here, we've got Chernobog, who is the alternate version of Perrin from the Supreme Alliance. He's basically evil Perrin. So I think this guy's kind of supposed to be either Red Kryptonite Superman, but I don't think it's Red Kryptonite Superman. I think it's actually supposed to be Sentry when he goes to the Void and becomes all evil. But I can't tell. So anyway, that puts me at lots of levels painted now. My Red Republic, when I throw in the 8 levels I already have painted, which is Red Robot, I have Siberian, I have Uber Soldats, and what's his name? Professor Hammer. And the rest of these, I think I'm at 19 levels now. So lots of stuff to pick from, and just a super fun time painting these guys. They're all so characterful and crazy, but I think Bearman's my favorite. So there's the first thing I got done. The next bunch of stuff is over here. I needed some civilians because when you play the Pulp City game, one of the things that you have is you have civilian models on the table, citizens, and they're like your objective markers for secondary objectives. So I painted a mix of guys here. There's some Wild in the Streets guys. Two of my favorite sculpts for Wild in the Streets. This straight edge fighter right here with his like surf shorts and hoodie, and I painted him with some whatchamacallit, some Adidas on, because he's got to have his Sambas. And then we've got back here one of the skinhead dudes with his brass knucks. He's an old school skinhead, not one of the bad kind of skinheads. He's just like the old definition of skinhead, punk rock skinhead. And then finally we've got two sort of high schoolers. And this guy's got the football here. He's the football legend, or at least he thinks he's going to be. And then we got the hall monitor, I guess we'll call her, with her math textbook hanging out. And then finally, we've got probably one of my favorite miniatures I painted this year, and that's Grigory. You know who this guy is. He's responsible for all the bad things that happen in Hellboy. And so he's actually going to be Mr. Whimper in the final game of Swineland. I've decided that Mr. Whimper no longer has the right to his power armor. He's going to go naked to go face Napoleon. And I painted this awesome miniature, basically as the grumpiest looking miniature I could find. To be the whatchamacallit, the unpower armored version of Mr. Whimper. So I think Mr. Jones is going to get the power armor. He's going to take it for himself, and Mr. Whimper's going to have to go naked and afraid into the final battle. And then finally I painted some stop signs, just to get some terrain underway, some sort of like tore up kind of rusty stop signs. These are from MC Studios. Unfortunately, they're not in production anymore, so you can't really get them, but they're from the Pulp City pack that he did. And that's it. So 4 citizens, 2 punks, and 2 sort of like, I guess, like regular squares. My Rasputin, Grigori here, all painted up. Beautiful miniature. Thanks, Dimitri, for sending me that. And then we've got some stop signs. So catching up on last week, I've got 6, 10, 11, and 4 pieces of terrain done. And that's what I got painted for this week. And here's some upcoming stuff. I got some base coats down on, we're going to call him Court, one of my lawmen here with his double-barreled shotgun and revolver, 6-shooter, for Legends of the Old West. And then I've got a mounted and dismounted, whoops, fell over here. This is going to be one of my farm hands that's recruited in. A pair of deputies. So he's one of my deputies. My other deputy is going to be this fella right here. Sorry, actually, that's my other deputy right here. And then these guys are vigilantes for the lawmaker, or for all 3 of these guys are vigilantes for the lawmen Warband, and that's 100. I think it's $100 to start. No, $500 to start. Maybe it's 500. It's a couple $100. I can't remember the exact number of starting, but I added up, and this is basically a starting size warband with all the equipment and stuff they have. Then I'm going to work on Defiant Truth, Mission Pack 6 from Red Veil, because we've got everything else painted for it. I'm going to paint up the Yu-Ching Spec Ops and his Mad Traps. Owen's painting up the Objective Marker, the HVT, and then the Hack Islam Spec Ops guy. And we're going to run through that mission so we can round out the last of the missions from Operation Red Veil and finish them off. We've done everything else so far. We have everything else for the army lists. And then finally, we've got some more upcoming Supremes. This is Boletta, and I don't remember his name, but they're basically Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And then we've got MODOK. His actual name is Sputnik. I think he's maybe one of my favorite miniatures ever made. He's a giant head with tiny legs on a lifter pack, and his name's Sputnik, and it says CCCP on his head, and he's amazing. And then he's the one that can control minions. He's got a minion level. When you combine it with one of the plot cards, leader cards, you can get your minions. This is, I believe it's Vladimir, Joseph, and what was the other one's name? It's Vladimir, Joseph, and oh geez, I don't remember the last one. I think it's Natasha, the 3 minion hounds. So 3 more Supremes and 3 minions painted, and that's all my stuff for Republic done. But we'll do that for the next sort of like game date that I have with Jay, because I got lots of stuff finished for now. So there is my upcoming painted pile of stuff I'll be getting done for future projects. All right, so there it was, what I got painted this week and some upcoming stuff. Lots of things in the go, lots of pans in the fire, lots of things I want to paint. We've also got Adepticon coming up soon. I'll probably paint a few new models for Frostgrave for that, because I'll be hosting a bunch of Frostgrave events. And if you haven't checked that out, you can go right now to the Adepticon website and hang out with me and Frostgrave author Joseph McCullough and play in some really exciting campaign day activity he's doing. We're also doing a Wizards Duel on Sunday, and some hangout, build, paint, and learn how to play Frostgrave on Friday. So you can just grab some plastic soldiers, build them up, and play a game. That's going to be on the 24th, 25th, and 26th of March, so still lots of time to get in if you're going to Adepticon. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more on the paint table. Then I'm Ash. Apple Gaming.